channel. So you may be wondering, I probably mentioned in one of my previous videos that I was doing your character here's. That kind of got a little messed up because my Procreate decided to be all silly goober time, you know? So I have a backup plan. So the backup plan is that I get to talk about my favorite two lesbians about this time of year. So I jokingly make a lot of characters of mine. I ship my own characters with each other. So like you get what I'm saying. I have two little characters that I made that are really cute together. And their anniversary is actually in October. And by anniversary I mean like their creation date. So like basically it's the perfect time of year to be talking about them. So we're gonna get into the video and yeah. So basically starting off, this is Maisie that I'm drawing, and then the one that's like nuzzling into her neck is Arachne. This is just kind of like a little art piece I wanted to do. I did this art piece like a while ago, but I wanted to redo this art piece, so like I updated their designs and I redid the art piece. And so of course the one with the super long pretty like braid is Maisie. She's beautiful. And her lover is Arachne. She's the big spider lady. We love her very much. I made Arachne, I believe, in 2022, maybe earlier, but I made Arachne in 2022, I believe. And so she's 3 years old come October 31st when I posted her. I probably made the art piece a lot earlier, but like I'm just saying, anniversary of like first posting. You get what I'm saying? So Arachne is basically a very tall spider lady. She's like 8 feet tall. She's like Lady Dimitrescu type. She's big. She basically is the countess of a little area in the world that I created for them, and it's like the area called Nightshade, which is where a lot of monsters live. And so she kind of like the way that the government kind of works is that there's like a council that kind of decides like overall decisions on like who gets what territory, and like there's some earls or countesses and counts that specifically are on that council to advise the queen or to basically say like or advocate for their people, if that makes sense. So Arachne is a part of that council. She is the leader of Nightshade, and she is very pretty to me. So Moon would also say she's beautiful because Moon is obsessed with her just as much as I'm obsessed with freaking Arachne. So Maisie is a little detective, and she is actually investigating a crime in Nightshade, and she gets into contact with Arachne because Arachne is offering her a place to stay while she investigates, because of course Arachne is the nice beautiful lady that she is. And there's like a whole mystery. It's like a mystery, and then there's like romance, and it's really nice. It's just a little story I came up with. I have to write it more because again, I have to flesh out a lot more details. I have like so many notes on just like writing the story, and eventually I do plan to make it into a small little web series. So just a heads up, this is totally inspired by Spleen. Carol, my friend, she's wonderful, she's beautiful. I love you, Spleen, you are my pookie wookie. But basically she inspired me to make I don't know if you've seen like those RPG Maker games, but like inspire like the look of like the web series off of like an RPG Maker / dating sim / mystery game, if that makes sense. It's like a whole kerfuffle of stuff, but you get what I'm saying once like I kind of develop it more and get all the assets ready for it, because Spleen entirely inspired me with the way that they were making their story and plan to tell their story, and I hope that by being inspired by one of my Pookies, I can also be able to tell my story in a very fun and whimsical way like Spleen is, because Spleen, I love your story. You're so talented, Pookie. Like your editing style, just chef's kiss. Mwah. Mwah. Like, I don't know. I got so inspired by Spleen that I'm like, I want to do like some pixel art assets, like make it look like you're playing like an actual video game. I don't know if I would ever be able to make it an actual video game because I suck at coding stuff. I know a little bit about coding, but I wouldn't want to ask like anybody to have to do that for me because it's like a big endeavor making a game, and I don't have the money to be able to do that. So I want to be able to, if I do make it a game, financially support the people who work on the team, because like I'm not gonna make these people work on something like that, like my own passion project, without making them compensating them for their work. You know, like people who work on this kind of stuff deserve really good pay, and that's why I'm like a one-woman team. I plan to work on like kind of like a concept series of it, and then kind of flesh it out more. And I'm very excited. I really love writing and talking about them. I can yap forever about these two, but look, they're beautiful. Look at how gorgeous my girls are. Anyways, to the end of the video. So that was my yap session, my 4-minute yap session about my beautiful, beautiful lesbians. Again, a lot of the time when I talk about them, I could yap for hours about them. I still have a lot of their story written, but I still need to like flesh it out and like write it page by page and have like dialogue and ideas for that kind of stuff. And that takes a while, but I do plan to make it like a little web series. I have some pixel art sprites that I have made, so I'll definitely eventually show those in the future because I've animated them and they're really fun. I plan to reanimate them because I need to update the designs. So I'm hoping I can make them a little more bouncy, a little more fun. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry I couldn't do your character here's this year. I will do Christmas your character here's though, so keep in store for December. Muehehe. Anyways, thank you so much. Bye!